Namaste yogis, welcome to my channel. I'm Chimayee and today we are doing yoga for lower back ache. Now I got a lot of requests for this class and I know that lower back ache is very common and usually it's caused by a sedimentary lifestyle or because we sit for a long time. Now I will take you through the stretches that will help you to release tension from the lower back. Thank you for practicing yoga with me and let's get started.
Let us begin with breath awareness. So, with your eyes closed, just bring your awareness to your breathing. Opening your eyes, placing your right leg in front of the left leg. So, both your shins are in front of each other. As you breathe in, stretch your arms to the side, interlock the fingers, your palms face upwards, stretch your arms, stretching your spine, having a smile on the face. You will draw your belly in, lift your chest. See that you don't round your back like this, keeping it straight, sitting nice and tall. Release. Now place your right palm in line with your hip and then stretching your left arm, keeping it parallel to the ear. You can lean on to the side as much as your body allows you. And again, see here that you're not bending forward. Roll your shoulders open and keeping both your shoulders parallel to each other, fully stretching your left arm. And as you exhale, slowly coming up, go to the other side. So left palm in line with the left hip, stretch your right arm up. Lean on to your side, not keeping the arm bent, but you fully stretch it. Bending to the side and slowly coming back up one more time on each side. So keeping both your shoulders aligned, bend to the side and then to the other side. See that you do not raise your hip. You should feel the stretch in the sides of your torso. Now placing both your palms on your knees, start drawing circles with your spine. So take your chest towards your legs and then coming back up. As you breathe out, you will take your chest towards the legs, draw a big circle. As you breathe in, coming back up. And now going other way around. So imagine that you're drawing a circle with the top of your head and draw as big of a circle as you can. Breathe in, coming up, and breathe out, taking your chest towards your legs. Now you can either place your elbows or you can place your palms in front of you. Stretch your spine as you breathe in and relax your spine as you breathe out. Let your head, neck, shoulders relax here. And gently you will come up to sit. Now place your left leg in front of the right leg. Placing your right palm on the left knee, the left hand goes behind you. As you breathe in, you will stretch your spine. As you breathe out, turn your spine. See that you're not leaning to the side, you're centered. You're sitting in the center, you're stretching your spine. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, come back. Do the same on the other side. Place your left palm on the right knee, the other hand behind your hip, and that your right hand is close to your hip so your spine can be upright. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, come back. Now you will go on your elbows or on your palms, gently sway from one knee to the other knee. So you're taking your chest from one knee to the other knee. And now staying here still, either on the elbows or you can fully stretch your hands. When you're ready, coming back up, let's come onto our all fours. So see that you place your palms shoulder width apart and your fingers are spread. So stretch out your fingers, nice wide palms. Your shoulder, elbow and wrist are in one line and your knees are hip width apart. Curl your toes. So that's the starting position. As you breathe in, dip your lower back, look up. Breathe out, draw your belly in, take your chin to your chest. As you breathe in, start dipping your lower back. You should feel the stretch in your belly. Stretch your neck, look up. As you breathe out, start pulling your stomach in. Squeeze your belly in. Again, breathe in, arching your back, and breathe out, rounding your back. This is a very good exercise to just warm up your back, warm up your spine, and also relieves us of the tension in our back. Breathe in, dipping the lower back. Breathe out, pull your stomach in, making a C shape out of your spine. And now you will place your foot flat, take your hips towards the heels, separate your knees. So keep some distance between your knees, stretching your arms in front of you and see if you can touch your forehead to the mat. Resting in child's pose or Sharanagat mudra. Sharanagat means to surrender. I will show you a modification here. So if you have really tight hips and back, then you can curl your toes, your hips are slightly higher, and then touch your forehead down. So as long as you feel that stretch, that lengthening in the spine. So Sharanagat means to surrender. So fully surrender, fully relax. And coming back up, you will place your right foot, hold your right ankle and place it in between your palms. So you are in low lunge. Curl your back toes. See that your front knee and ankle is in one line. Looking up, stretching your neck. As you breathe out, walk back with your palms, take your hips towards the heels. Now have some bend in the knee and do this hamstring stretch. So take your chest towards the leg. And as you breathe out, as you breathe in, you will come back into the low lunge. Sink your hips low. As you breathe out, walk back with your palms. So moving here gently, no need to. As you breathe in, again you will go into low lunge. Place your fingertips and toes in one line. You can place your foot flat. See that you're sinking your hips low. Every time that you exhale, sink your hips, look up and stretch your neck. Breathe in and breathe out. Gently start dragging your foot, your right foot, towards your left palm. And now you will drop your right knee in between your palms. A common mistake that I see in my classes is that students will take the foot onto the other side like this. So you will spoil your knee when you do it. See that your right foot is on the other side of the hip. You can roll your hip from one side to other side, releasing tension in those tense areas in the hips. It's all connected. If you have tension in your hips, you might feel tension in your lower back. Now go on your elbows, or you can also be on your palms. It's up to you. As you breathe out, letting your head go, so drop your head down. What you can also do is place your forehead on your palms. You can also drop your hips onto one side if you cannot be centered, but see if you can be centered with your hips. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths here. One more. Coming back up. So you will again come into your all fours. Let's do the other side. Seeing that your palms are shoulder width apart, knees are hip width apart, and placing your left foot in between your palms. So first come into this low lunge. Slide your right knee back and right toes are curled in, looking up. As you breathe out, walk back with your palms and at the same time take your hips towards the heel. Breathe in, going into low lunge. Breathe out, walk with your palms, take your hips towards your heels. Keep some bend in your knee, no need to fully stretch it. And to protect your lower back, you see that you don't try to push yourself to reach for the toes and round your back. Stretch your spine, get length in the spine. As you breathe in, gently push your weight towards the front leg, sink your hips. Low lunge, looking up. Every time that you breathe out, imagine that your hips are sinking towards the floor. Now gently dragging your foot towards your right palm. And now drop the left knee on the ground. So try to be in the center, or you can also be to the side. And first just gently swaying your hips from one side to other side. Breathing in and breathing out. See if you can drop one elbow. If your hip allows you, drop the other elbow. And if your elbows don't touch, you can be on your palms. Let your head go. Staying here, let's take 3 deep breaths. Every time that you exhale, relaxing your body more and more. 2. 1 more breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming up, place your palms besides your left knee. Press the palm. You will come up to sit and stretch both your legs in front of you. Now we'll do a simple stretch that looks so simple, but it is so effective in releasing tension from your lower back. Stretch both your legs in front of you. Place your right heel on top of your left toes and then drop both your legs on your left hand side. So see that you keep both your legs straight and raise your hips. Turn your chest as though you're facing the wall onto your right hand side. So feet fall on the left hand side and your chest turns to the right hand side. Opposite actions. And just that turning and twisting will give an amazing stretch to your spine, to your lower back. Gently coming back. Now bending your right leg. Take your right foot and place it across your left leg. Stretch your left arm in front of you. Wrap your left arm around your right knee, so as though you're hugging your right knee. And then place your right fingertips not so far away like this, but place it close to the hips so your spine is fully straight. As you breathe in, stretch your spine. As you breathe out, turn your spine, shoulders, turn your chest. Turn so much that you will feel that squeeze in your stomach. Gently coming back. Let's do the other side. Same 2 stretches on the other side. So placing your left heel on the right toes, drop both your legs onto the right hand side and turn your chest as though you're facing the left hand side. Look onto your left hand side. So common mistake is that you will face both your chest and feet on one side. No, it's opposite. Feet on right hand side, body to left. Folding your left leg, place your left foot to the other side of the right leg. Now stretch your right arm in front of you and just wrap that arm around your left knee. Imagine you're hugging that left knee, placing your fingertips, your left fingertips besides your hips, and as you breathe in, stretch your spine. As you breathe out, turn your spine. Closing the eyes, watching the body from within. Having that gentle smile on the face. The more you're relaxed, the easier it becomes to get deep in the pose and easier it gets to release tension from your body. And now you will come back. Now we will do Paschimottanasana. So stretch your legs in front of you, keep your knees bent and stretch your arms. See that you have some distance between your legs. As you breathe in, stretch your arms. As you breathe out, imagine somebody's pulling your arms and spine in front of you, hands on your toes, or it also can be on your ankles. It doesn't matter where your hands are. What's important is that you relax your spine and you relax your head, relax your neck. So often I've seen that people would tend to keep their legs straight and force themselves to reach the toes. This will only spoil your back. This does no good. So it helps to keep the knees bent so we can get a better stretch in our lower back and not just in our hamstrings. Slowly coming back up. The next stretch that we are going to do, Parivrit Janu Shirshasana. This is such an important stretch if you have a lower back ache or lower back stiffness. Share it with your friends and family who have lower back problems. You will stretch your right leg to the side and bend your left leg. Place your hand on the right leg and the left hand will stretch up. Keep both your shoulders aligned. Don't bend forward like this. Roll open your shoulders and stretching your left arm on top of your head. Imagine you're reaching for your right toes. Again, roll those shoulders open. Rolling open. When you bend to the side, bending with open shoulders. Staying here with a smile on the face, with the eyes closed. Watch the tense areas in the body. As you breathe out, allow that tension to release. Coming back up. Now let's go on the other side. Let's do the same on the other side. So stretch your left leg out to the side, placing your palm on the left ankle or shin, stretching your right arm above your head and lean onto your left leg. Again here, see that you keep them shoulders aligned. keep them shoulders in one line. You're not rolling in, you're always rolling out. So opening the shoulders and rolling out as you lean on to the side. So not being in a hurry to reach those toes here. We are working on releasing tension. We are not working on looking a certain way in a pose today. So slowly coming back up. So the next stretch is a very easy one. You will need a prop for this, either a chair, or you can also do it on a table, or so you can do it anywhere. So when you have a surface like this, place both your palms on the chair or on the table, and keeping your knees slightly bent, see that your ankles are in line with your hips, and stretching back, letting your head go. Let the head hang here freely. Your arms are stretched, spine stretched. You're pushing your hips back, but keeping the neck and head relaxed. Even if you're sitting in the office and you have a few seconds, try this stretch. When we are sitting for a long time, our spine compresses. This is a great stretch to decompress our spine, to release tension. You'll feel so much nicer and free in your back after doing this stretch. So holding here, breathing in, long inhale, breathing out, long exhale, coming up to stand. So let's put this chair aside and we will come down to sit and gently lie down on our back. So stretch both your legs in front of you and hold your right knee. Pull your right knee towards your chest. The left leg is stretched out. You can also make this pose easier by bending your left leg. I'm going to keep the left leg stretched out, pulling the right knee as much as you can towards the chest. Let's do the same on the other side. So stretch your left leg, hold your right knee, pull your right knee towards your chest. Modification is the left leg bend, is the right leg bend, or you can stretch the right leg. Till now, we have worked on releasing tension from the back. Now let's strengthen the back in Setu Bandhasan. Keep both your legs bent. See that your knee and ankle is in one line. Press your palms into the mat and raise your hips up. So you can also roll your shoulders and take your hips higher. See that the fingertips are almost touching your heels in this pose. And your knees are hip-width apart, so your knees are pointing in front of you. Your knees are not pointing to the side. Every time you exhale, you can squeeze your butt. And as you inhale, release. Come back down. Do the counter pose, holding both your knees. Hug your knees. And rock from one side to the other side. Now stretching both your legs in front of you. Most important pose, Shavasana. So palms are turned upward, feet fall apart. It's not just that we relax or release tension physically, it's also important to release tension mentally and emotionally. Whenever we get tense, we store tension in our muscles, in our body. So by doing these stretches, we have released the tension. Now you might feel a bit calmer, a bit more relaxed. Once you're ready, you will bend both your legs Gently turn to your right hand side and come up to sit. I hope you enjoyed this session. Share it with your friends and family who suffer from lower back ache. And now we'll finish here sitting in silence. If you want to sit longer, you can hit the pause button. Otherwise, namaste. I'll see you in the next class.